Are you experiencing weak, thin, and dry hair? Does your hair break so easily as a result of dryness and you're tired of seeing your hair break anytime you touch it or anytime you put a comb through it? This video is for you. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a very quick routine that is going to keep your hair moisturized throughout the week. It's going to prevent your hair from breaking and thinning out. Is going to help you to retain moisture for a very long period of time. If this sounds like what you would love to see, then keep on watching. In this harmattan and winter season, our hair easily dries out, especially for those of us that love wearing our hair out a lot. Either you wear it in mini braid or in mini twist. So long as you're not adding extensions to your hair, it will dry out easily. So there are some things you need to put in place. There are some routines you need to step up and you start incorporating very well into your hair to prevent them from drying and breaking this harmattan and winter season. We all know that this season is very dry and you need to be conscious of what you put into your hair and how you care for your hair to prevent breakage and dryness. The way you take care of your hair this season is going to determine how your hair will look like during summer. If you don't take care of your hair right now, you might not see the effects immediately, but after a few months and few weeks later on, you start seeing the effect of not taking care of your hair properly during winter, because if you don't care for it, it is going to break. So let's get into the video properly. If you find the video helpful, don't forget to like, drop a comment for me, ask your question in the comment section if you have any. Subscribe to my channel for more natural hair growth content and also share with someone who needs to see this. Let's get into the video. This routine is perfect for both low and high porosity natural hair. Whichever one you have, feel free to copy this routine. The first thing I'm going to do is to session my hair. My hair right here is freshly washed and there is no product at all in it. I detangled before I washed my hair, and after washing, I just did a tea rinse. That is all. I have not added any product to my hair since then. The first thing I'm going to do is to hydrate my hair. Of course, this period, you know that your hair needs hydration a lot. You need to step up your hydration game if you want to prevent your hair from constant breakage and excessive shedding, and also to prevent your scalp from drying and itching you. You need to step up your hydration game before you use anything like sealant or moisturize your hair. You need to hydrate first. What I'm doing right here is to work in small sessions. After sectioning my hair, I just spray my hair tea on it. Just take a look at my edges. They are growing with so much speed and I'm super excited. Just spraying the tea into my hair. You can decide to use just water or any leave-in spray of your choice. You don't need to wet your hair too much. Just hydrate to make sure it is no longer dry. If your hair is tangled at this time, you want to detangle. But because I detangled my hair properly before I washed it, and during my wash day, I make sure I work in sessions as well. And my hair is still very well detangled. So I don't need to do too much work. After detangling and working the hair tea into my hair very well, the next thing I'm going to do is to use a leave-in conditioner. If you are subscribed to my channel or you've been watching my videos, you know I'm not a fan of leave-in conditioner. But because of the weather right now, I need to start incorporating it into my hair care regimen. After adding the leave-in conditioner, I kind of finger detangle to make sure I get the product into every strand of my hair. Don't leave any part out. That is why you should work in small section in the first place. So work the product through your hair very well. I'm using this from the root of my hair to the tip of my hair, and at the same time make sure you get all the shed hairs out. Next, I'm going to use a sealant. In this case, I'm using my Chebe grease and shea butter. I'm mixing these two together. My dear, if you mix these two together, you will never go back on it. The mixture is so effective. It helps my hair to stay moisturized for a longer period of time. If you don't have shebe grease or you don't have shebe powder to make your grease, you can use your normal grease and shea butter or any other butter you love to use on your hair. But for my hair, I prefer to use shea butter because other butter are somehow too heavy for my hair because of my hair porosity. I mix the shebe grease and the shea butter together and then use that to seal in the moisture finally. This is what my hair looks like after moisturizing that session. And this section, I have no product in it. You can look at how it's still looking, still shiny and looking as if there is product in it. That is as a result of my constant moisture routine. When I'm done with that session, I just twist it up and that is it. I move to the next session. And after sealing in the moisture with my butter, this is what it is looking like. You can also decide to seal in your moisture with oil if you're a fan of that. But for this harmattan and winter period, I prefer to use heavy products to seal in moisture into my hair. Normally, I don't even use oil. I hardly use oil as my final sealant. I prefer to use either grease or shea butter as final sealant as they seal in the moisture well in my hair compared to just oil. So I prefer to use the heavier sealants to seal in my hair. When I'm done with that, I twist it down as well, like the first one. Then I'll twist the two together again before I moisturize my scalp with oil. I'm twisting them together because I want to stretch it together. But if you are not stretching your hair together or you're just stretching with your twist, you can just leave it that way and moisturize your scalp with any oil of your choice. And after twisting together, the next thing I'll do is to hide the tips of my hair. This is something you should take serious again. The tips of your hair should not be constantly exposed in this period. I did this throughout my mini braid natural hair growth challenge and I find it so helpful. So I'm going to be incorporating it into my routine constantly. It was really, really helpful because it helped me to retain so much length during my mini braid natural hair growth challenge. You can decide to braid your hair together instead of twist like I did. Just do anything that works for you. Next, I'm going to moisturize my scalp with my homemade rosemary oil. This oil is super, super effective. After applying enough of it on my scalp, I go ahead and massage for a few minutes and then move to the next session. I'm just doing a quick length check for you guys to see. I'm super excited. My hair is growing really, really fast. So I just repeat same thing for the other side. When I'm done with one session, I just twist it together, moisturize my scalp with the oil, and then I stretch my hair with the hair tie. You can decide to also skip that stretch aspect, but because I don't want to use heat on my head this period, I don't want to use too much heat. That is why I decided to stretch with these hair ties. You know, this period is already so dry, so using too much heat might lead to more damage, and I'm trying to escape that. Okay, that is why I decide to go for this method of stretching my hair. And you can even rock this method of stretching outside, just like the way you rock your African thread method. If you noticed, I've not attended to my edges yet. I'm going to do that when I'm done with the rest of my hair. I want to make sure I attend to every part differently. I don't want to rush anything. Since I have started paying attention, special attention to my edges, I have seen massive difference. And if you've been watching my videos, you would notice the difference too. So make sure you spend time to attend to every part of your hair and give them what they want. Sometimes you might hear natural hair content creators saying, attend to the tips of your hair because they are the oldest parts. Of course, they are the oldest part, they need to be well attended to. But the rest of your hair are also important. If you don't care for your scalp, you won't get new growth. And if you don't care for the old growth, you will not retain length. So every part of your hair is very, very important. Don't skip taking care of anyone. They all deserve to be cared for. And I'm still doing a length check at the front of my hair to see how far my hair has grown. And this part is under my bra right now. I don't know what it is called, but I'm so excited at the length I am retaining. That was after my 3 months mini braid natural hair growth challenge. And our next challenge is coming up. If you've not yet joined us, please indicate in the comment section and join us. If you have any question concerning that, ask in the comments below and I will respond to you. When I'm done with all of my hair, the next thing is to move to my edges. And I'm still using the homemade rosemary oil to massage my edges. I used it a lot during my mini braid natural hair growth challenge and it was so effective. So I have been making different badges for myself since then because the result was really, really obvious. If you're suffering from hair loss, your hair is breaking, your edges are bald, you can start making rosemary oil, start applying it. I use it 2 to 3 times in a week, even if I'm not moisturizing the whole of my hair. I make sure I use it on my edges and I massage for 3 to 5 minutes each time I'm using it. And mind you, before I use it, I make sure I hydrate that part that I'm using it on because oil is a sealant and I don't use it on dry hair to prevent my hair from drying out the more. Right now, I'm done with my edges and I'm done stretching my hair. This is what it looks like. I might upload the whole video on how I stretch my hair and what they look like when I take down these hair bands later on. So if you want to see it, make sure you subscribe and join this amazing family so you don't miss out on that video. And our next challenge is coming up very, very soon. In fact, it is on right now. Watch my previous video to get more information on the challenge. If you want to grow your hair and retain length in 2025, now is the time to start laying the foundation. What I just did was to tie a scarf around my hair because I'm going out and I want to keep all those flyaways in place. So I just tie a scarf around it to lay down the hair because I don't like using gel on my hair. When I take down the scarf, this is what it looks like. My hair is looking so neat. Can you see? This is what it looks like at the back. And this is what the front section looks like. I'm going to rock this out like this. Yes. And when I did, I got a lot of compliments. People were asking, oh, is this your hair? It looks so nice. It looks so beautiful. And I was excited. So I left this in for a while until I was ready to take it down. You can also rock these under your wigs. So if you can't cornrow your hair by yourself, just try this method and rock it under your wig. It is so perfect. I did it and it worked very well for me. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and share with someone. See you in my next one. Bye.